Hello and welcome back to part 3 of this Fallout New Vegas playthrough. Picking up where we left off on our way to Novak.
Wretched profligate, try making some trouble.
I've come across a camp where these powder gangers are tied up by some Legion guys. I decide to untie them because I feel bad for what I did
The
before.
machine looks like a floating eye. I don't like.
Well, for talking shit on my friend, the penalty is death.
Nobody wants to play with me.
These guys had it coming, and I say that purely based on the fact that they are Legion. Legion is scum always. Must always kill all Legion. Although I half wonder, would these powder gangers be better off being in the Legion or a slave in the Legion? Or maybe they're going to get crucified. Probably that. They're probably going to get crucified. I like to think I did a good deed here. Go on, be free.
I mean, what are we supposed to do?
Rockflower Cave, bit of a stinker. Not much happening in here. Head on out to a prospector camp where they're not very nice.
You better get out of here.
Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see?
Watch over here.
I am the danger.
I have no idea if this NCR deserter was with these guys or he just rolled up because he heard something. It's okay, though. A few well-placed shotgun shots and VATs will take care of him.
You're a horrible shot.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The road to Novak, pretty boring. Not much happening. You know, I stop off at Clark Field, get this.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Gunslinger encampment, short work. I don't know why they were fighting the robot, but... I guess 2 minutes in, I should give a recap of what's going to happen this episode, maybe. I don't know. Nobody's probably here still, but if you are, we're going to Novak. I'm going to try and get Boone, but could prove to be more difficult than it should be because, as you saw, I just killed a prospector who was loyal to the NCR, and that did not help my karma towards the NCR. So we'll just head inside the dyno here and talk to Cliff, steal all his stuff, and sell it back to him. Aside from getting Boone, I'm also going to meet Benny at the strip, not before I try and gain some favor with the NCR by doing maybe the biggest, longest quest that they have to offer, Return to Sender. When that doesn't work, I end up having to go to the Ambassador, which I probably should have done in the first place. After some buggering around here and talking to Manny, who tells me absolutely nothing, selling my stuff back to Cliff, we'll head out of the dyno. I go to talk to a couple mercenaries who I accidentally end up hitting my right trigger and shooting the pack Brahmin. So I end up having to dispatch them. At this point, you would think I'm trying to get the NCR to hate me. My thought process was run away and try to wait it out in the bed to see if they would not hate me, but they followed me in here and wanted to ask me what's the most I ever lost on a coin toss. So I had to let them know that, nay, you will not be taking my life. You guys should not have come in here. This is my private domicile, and I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Get out. Back outside and hope nobody hates me, which I think we're good.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay
everyone?
calm.
What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
If you're an enemy of the NCR, you're an enemy of mine. If you're an enemy of the NCR, you're an enemy of mine. Get out of my sight.
Well, fuck. Okay, well, go do some NCR stuff. Oh, wait.
Since you haven't pissed yourself, I'll assume that you don't know who we are. See, the NCR sends... You've got yourself a bad reputation.
Get on with it. Yes, get
You've got 3 days to improve your reputation with the NCR, or we come for you. Without... Have a nice...
Get on with it.
I do get it. I understand why they're mad at me, but totally did not mean to. So this is where I come up to the camp, start trying to do some quests. Get the dog tag quest here from Quartermaster Maze, and also the one about who was stealing supplies, which I just so happened to stumble along. I forget his name. He talks to me and he's rude. And then I come out of the building at nighttime. Oh yeah, this guy, Private Stone. I come out of the building at nighttime and this dummy's out here crouching, walking, and it just updates the quest automatically. Like, I don't think it's supposed to do that, but you know, that's a win for me. I needed that. The NCR hates me. See, look at this guy.
We have happy accidents.
To which then I will immediately tattletale on you to Dr. Richards. I don't even know how I got that quest because I never talked to Dr. Richards to begin with. which is weird. So, but I'll take the experience and the NCR fame, which I desperately need. I head out of here. I go talk to Reyes. How do you pronounce it? Reyes. Update. If you made it this far, tell me if it's Reyes or Reyes.
Hey, you're not one of the troopers. I have the...
And cue the speed run to every corner of the Mojave to get some NCR fame so I can make out with Boone and the Dino.
You're back. What's up? Gotta wonder what the hell
I'm not supposed to let civilians just walk...
This post isn't someplace a civilian on a big...
True to Kaiser.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Why does trouble always find me? I was minding my own business, and then these two patrols somehow just meet each other when I'm here, and now I'm vilified. I've made my way to the counterfeiting shack, which, to get away from the Cazadors, I ran inside to a young Cazador. So I'll take that out, but I see what happened to the guys here. They met their demise to another Cazador. Anyways, I'll just book it out of here. There's not too much in there, as you could surmise. It's full of counterfeit caps, regular caps. Anyways, we'll talk to Comm Officer Tilden, and then we'll head all the way back to the other side of the map, not without catching the eye of these Deathclaws through Gypsum Train Yard, which we will try and lead over here, but they kind of get caught up, and they don't really play along too well. But there are some NCR deserters that try and come and take out this outpost here, so I will reap the benefits of their labors and steal some loot here. And then we'll head on our way, rip it all the way back over here, to which there's a gunfight that ensues with some raiders outside of Camp McCarran. And again, don't mind me, I'm just here for the loot. Thank you, everybody, for putting in all that hard work. There's some more raiders. I call them raiders, but I just learned today that they don't actually have the name raider in this game. And you'll see here, they are called fiends, not raiders. Pick up that stash. That's going to come in handy later, I think. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't remember if I actually complete that quest. Anyways, you got to run around this mountain range, so that's fun. Run into some more NCR deserters, which actual NCR shows up, and I accidentally shot them. Like I said in episode 1, it's dark. They get in the way. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Please love me. Coming up on Ranger Station Foxtrot, where we talk to Officer Lank.
You're here for the money. I told the Emeritus...
Go ahead and check the NCR fame. Oh, we have infamy. Well, shit. This is going to take longer than I thought.
Welcome back. Glad to hear it. We've received some the weirdest one has...
Boring.
Nothing.
You never stop talking.
Well, not going down at all, so I'll go hand in some dog tags. Maybe that'll help me out a little bit, but I don't really think we're going to save it here. I think the only option is to go to the ambassador, but I'm going to finish out Mrs. Freya's quest and go talk to Chief Hanlon, which I regret the path I chose with him.
Welcome back.
It's coming.
Back west, you don't...
Yada, yada, yada. I never heard from him again.
Don't you yada yada over the best part?
No, I mentioned the bisque.
Well, I gotta do something.
A whole lot of yapping happening here, but he admits to being a bad guy. And I wish I had have ratted him out, maybe, and that would have been a better reward than letting him get away with it and not face any of his consequences. But too late now.
Old dog. Hey. Sorting and...
Harvesting the tough takes too long!
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite.
Hey, that's good. You sure you ain't the smartest guy in the world? Yeah.
Rangers are volunteers.
Well, Lottie frickin' God!
I don't know if you're working for Caesar or if desperation's made me a heck of a lot more persuasive. Either way.
It is common for a coach
or a player to pat you on the bottom for a job well done.
Now that that's out of the way, let's check there. Okay, it only went down 1%. So, like I said, I'm going to have to go to the ambassador. So I make my way over the strip. I'm just going to pay the caps because I have money like that, because I've taken so long to get here to the strip. This is one of my favorite parts, where this low peasant tries to get in and just gets annihilated. I should have stood back a little bit because one of them shoots a rocket and I lose both of my arms. Head on into the strip, and I think it's Victor who stops me and has a little chit chat with me.
Howdy, partner.
Alrighty then.
Head on into the tops to go meet Benny. And my plan for Benny was I was just going to kill him right off the bat. I've never done it before, but I saw somebody do it on a short. And I thought, you know, that would save a lot of time. So I'm just going to try and steal these guns off these guys. But the problem there is these guns stink. And Benny has a little more health than a regular unarmed person. And, well, it doesn't go so good. I try to do it stealthily to get the bonus, but it doesn't work so good. He turns around, all his bodyguards come after me, and all of the chairman here. I can't believe I've never done it this way before. Seems like, you know, pretty good way to return the favor of him shooting me. It's only fair, right? He shoots me, I shoot him, he takes the platinum chip from me, I take the platinum chip from him. Eye for an eye, a bullet to the head for a bullet to the head. But yeah, the old 10 mil here with a 45% chance just ain't gonna cut it. So, but I am determined. I will move in for the kill and suffer the consequences of my actions, which, surprise, surprise, not so good against 10 people.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby! Baby want a bottle? A big dirt bottle?
Why are you yelling at me?
Well, that didn't go so good. They got me. I'm going to try again with my stealth boy, but I was not crouched, so they saw me, and they turn around and immediately start shooting me, so I had the bright idea to run outside, which I should have done to begin with, because as soon as you walk outside, you get all of your guns back, and from there, it goes how you would imagine. They don't really have much of a chance against my mercenary grenade rifle, as I just lob some shots into the crowd here. And then we have this guy, Tanky McTank, as I call him.
Wow! I am invincible! Invincible! You. Ow!
That guy was really something. Anyways, these guys don't really hold up so well against a hunting shotgun. And then I think the only one left is Benny. But poor little Ben there, or Chandler, gets down on his knees, which that's a different perk that I do not have. Gets his head blasted off, just like the rest of them, with some amazing shots. I don't think I've had better shooting yet, but, you know, load the LCW and make quick work of that. I will be taking back the chip that is rightfully mine, or Mr. House's, actually.
He's dead!
Well, after talking to Ambassador Daniels there, my infamy has gone down to 0 because of forgiveness.
God damn it. Don't sneak. Good. I'll make it worth your while. No one in town knows.
Okay, so we have our mission, which, I mean, I knew all along that this is what we have to do, but it kind of bugs out. Well, maybe not bugs out, but if you don't do it right, it doesn't really work out so good. You have to not have the beret on when you go out to the front of the dinosaur, because if you have it on, it does not trigger the signal for Boone to attack. That said, the only way I know how to get her to go out front to trigger the audio or the dialogue option is to break into the safe, steal the bill of sale for Boone's wife and their child, unborn child. You are an awful lady, Jeannie Mae Crawford. Ugh, that's it. Your ass is going out to the dino.
I hope you're fine.
I'll find everything to my liking when your head's blown smooth off, you evil lady. But this is what I mean. If you're wearing the beret already, it will not trigger Bunelius to shoot her head off.
What are you waiting for, huh?
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Count your blessings, lady. Count them, because you're done for.
What am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? You!
Through far too much trial and error, I got her back out here, but it was in the daytime, so that didn't help. And then when she was out here, I kind of just got annoyed, so I took matters into my own hands, thought maybe that would help, because I've never done that before, but it did not help. She died, but Boone was not happy, as was the rest of Novak. And it's just like, guys, let me show you the bill of sale. She sold Boone's pregnant wife to Caesar's Legion, where she died. Well, that's another different story, where I think Boone took matters into his own hands, if memory serves correct. So, I got to respect it. He's just like me, because I was trying to help my buddy Boone out here by getting rid of this piece of shit. But, if you don't do it the right way, I guess they don't like it. It took far too long to get Boone as a companion, seeing how we went all over the Mojave to get the guy in the third town that we visit in this game. But, he's worth it. He's my best buddy. Let me tell you about my best friend. That's going to bring this episode to a close. I will leave you with the great sound of Boone's rifle blowing Jeannie Mae Crawford's head off, which I think we can all agree is a good thing.
They say it can puncture the skin of a rhino from 100...
Ow! Yes! That's awesome!
That's it then.
I forgot to mention, if you've made it this far, leave a like just to let me know that there's somebody out there watching who likes this stuff. But like I said before, I'm going to keep making them. So anyways, thanks for watching if you watched this far. Catch you next time.